नमस्कार दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए श्याम अकाडमी चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए फॉर लेटेस्ट अपलोडेड केमिस्ट्री वीडियोस सबसे पहले देखने के लिए। Hello students, welcome to our channel Shyam Academy. We have discussed about aromatic compounds, anti-aromatic compounds and homoaromatic compounds. So today this is the continuation class of the earlier classes. In this session we are going to discuss about polycyclic conjugated hydrocarbons. Okay, so in the polycyclic conjugated hydrocarbons there are two kinds. So first type is alternative hydrocarbons and second type is non-alternate hydrocarbons. So what are the alternate hydrocarbons and what are the non-alternate hydrocarbons? Earlier sessions I discussed the labeling, spin labeling to the compounds. So similarly, if you give the spin labeling to the compounds, if any two adjacent centers with the same labeling or exists, then we call them as non-alternate hydrocarbons. But if no two adjacent centers with same labeling, then it is alternate hydrocarbons. Okay, so there should not be alpha alpha, there should not be beta beta at adjacent positions. Okay, so if there is alpha alpha, there is beta beta to the adjacent carbons, adjacent positions, then it is non-alternate hydrocarbons. Okay, next. So in these polycyclic hydrocarbons, conjugated hydrocarbons, so there are two types. So what are those types? At first, only benzene rings in those compounds. So those are called benzenoid hydrocarbons. Okay, in another kind. So if even one ring is not benzene, then we call them as non-benzenoid hydrocarbons. Okay friends. So only benzene rings are involved, then we call them as benzenoid hydrocarbons, but even there at least one ring is not benzene, then we call them as non-benzenoid hydrocarbons. Okay friends. So generally these benzenoid hydrocarbons are usually aromatic. Okay, simply you can say if the polycyclic conjugated hydrocarbons, so the compound is everything with benzene rings, then simply you can say that is an aromatic compound. And if even there is one ring is not benzene, then so we cannot say that is aromatic. So that is aromatic or anti-aromatic or non-aromatic. Okay. Next. So what are the examples under the benzenoid conjugated hydrocarbons? So let us go to the examples. So the first one is naphthalene. So you can see in this compound there is two benzene rings. Okay. So this is naphthalene. Naphthalene is aromatic compound. Next, anthracene. We can see all the rings are involved with only benzene. So it is aromatic. It is called benzenoid hydrocarbon. And next, phenanthrene. Here also you can see three benzene rings. Okay, this is also aromatic compound. And next thing is tetraphene. Here also you can see total 4 benzene rings. So all the rings involved with only benzene but not the other. So that is the reason why we can say this compound is also called benzenoid hydrocarbon. So it is aromatic. Next one is pyrene. Here also you can see this is also aromatic compound. Okay, next. So what are the non-benzenoid hydrocarbons? So let us go to the examples. So in the non-benzenoid hydrocarbons, so this is the one, it is called biphenylene. So here, but it is aromatic. Okay, because so there is a resonance, there is a huge formation of resonance in among these two rings. So it is aromatic compound. Next, S-naphthalene. So here you can see there is a naphthalene and so a 5-member ring on top of it. So it is S-naphthalene. It is non-benzenoid ring because this ring is not a benzene. So that is. Next, pentylene. So it is a non-benzenoid ring because there is no any benzene ring in it. Next, cyclopentapentylene. So this is also non-benzenoid ring. Next, cyclopenta S-naphthalene. So that one is also not a benzenoid ring because so even though there is two benzene rings, but other two rings are not involved with benzene. So that is non-benzenoid hydrocarbon. This is now friends, it is for all about non-benzenoid hydrocarbons and benzenoid hydrocarbons. So here also So let us go to one example, one or two examples to explain the nature of alternate hydrocarbons, non-alternate hydrocarbons. For example, if you give labeling, see, so I am labeling here alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta. Okay. So look at this example. So no any two labels, same labels are adjacent positions. Okay. So it is an alternate hydrocarbon. Next here. So give labeling, start labeling alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta. Here also in this example, there is no any adjacent centers with same labeling. So it is also alternate hydrocarbons. So take this example. Alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta. So here also in this compound also it is alternate hydrocarbon. Okay, take this example. Alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha. Okay friends, see here. These two adjacent centers are with same labeling. Okay, so it is a non-alternate hydrocarbon. Non-alternate hydrocarbon. Next, take this example. Give labeling alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta. So it is an alternate hydrocarbon. So like this. So you give labeling alpha, beta, then if there is a same labeled positions at the adjacent centers, then it is a non-alternate hydrocarbon. If there is no any same labels are existing at the adjacent centers, then we can say it is an alternate hydrocarbon. Okay friends, that is all for benzenoid hydrocarbons and non-benzenoid hydrocarbons. That's it now friends, today's session. In the next session, we are going to discuss with another interesting concept under the aromaticity. So if you like this video, then please like our video and don't forget to subscribe our channel. If you want to get latest notifications from our channel or any latest uploads from my channel, you should subscribe our channel. Thank you. Peace out.